All right, look at that. About 2 o'clock last night, I woke up to use the restroom. Getting old, you know that goes. Turned on the faucet, no water. I was like, it is not that cold. Ain't no way these pipes are frozen. In either way, I got a heat lamp in here on a thermostat switch that kicks on way before the temperature in here drops below freezing. So I came out here, remember now, it's like 44 degrees outside. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Looked in here, this was flooded. I don't know if you can see the line on the insulation right there. That's how high the water was. All right, the water was there, the ground is down there. I couldn't see anything. I was like, you know what? I need some more sleep. I got an early morning. So I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't go back to sleep with this on my mind. So thankfully we got the little Airbnb and we have a guest coming today. But I went over, brushed my teeth, shaved, showered, came back in the main house, got dressed, went to work. And the whole time I'm at work, this is on my mind. Because I'm like, all right, how am I going to tackle this? So when I got home today, all the water had drained away, as it usually does. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's not because of all the rain that it flooded, because it never floods. Like, even if water comes in here, it soaks away. All right. But I noticed something. One of the fittings failed. The threaded part, it's a threaded to slip connector, to a glue connector. It failed right there. I don't know if it's something to do with the connectors or what, because I've noticed a lot of them have been cracking right where the threaded part of it meets the slip-on part. That joint, that connection failed, and when it failed, it caused the water was gushing out, and you see how the mud and everything is all, the bricks collapsed right there. That sunk, and when that sunk, the tank rolled over. So this is where we at. So now I'm about to fix this and button it up. I got PEX. I bought some, this is my first time using PEX with the clamp connector. Usually I use the Shark Bite slip-in connectors, but this is my first time using. I got some drainage rock. I'm gonna make a nice bed down there for it. But this is my first time using these, so I'm gonna give these a shot. I've never used these before. I got the tool to install them and everything, so we're gonna see how that goes. All right, so got my shovels, so let's clean that up, make a nice base, and get to work. I'm cleaning out a spot right there, making a nice base. Then I'm gonna put the drainage rock down. All right, there's the little gravel bed of drainage rock. That's where the tank is going. All right, the tank is back in place. So what I need to do now is cut some pipe. Let's get hot. All right, I'm about to go down in the pit in the pump house. I got all my stuff prepared. I already loosened the caps, my Teflon tape, my Shark Bite, clamps, the tool, PEX, the cutter. Got my hammer because I got to break out the piece of broken, no, you can really see it good. I got to break out that piece of broken pipe right there. And then we'll get going. This is where we're at so far. I got the PEX nipples in. This can move, has a quick disconnect, so I could swing it backwards and forwards as I need to get the PEX pipe on. The PEX has some flex to it, but not a lot. And on this side has a quick disconnect also. I got the broken threads out of there, and I got that brass one threaded in. I could reuse this end, so this end is good to go. I could just boom, we good there. All of this was on the water. My electrical was on the water. I installed this one. I'm gonna spray it with some WD-40. Yeah, all that was on the water for a while too, for hours. So I'm gonna spray it with some WD-40. Maybe I could, because it's for wet environment. So who knows? And this is, I think this is what saved my pump. And actually, I have a heavy-duty pump. The pump that supplies our house and the farm is a pump for like apartment buildings and commercial buildings and stuff like that. So that pump is gonna last. I don't expect that pump to like burn out or anything anytime soon. It's a serious pump. But this is my second switch. I'm on my second switch. There's no power, so I killed the power, of course, because that's 240 volts. That would not be fun to touch. So what I'm gonna do is, with this off, I'm gonna move it like that. I'm gonna energize the pump to flush the line, because remember, this is your drinking water. So I try to be as sanitary as possible whenever I'm working and stuff like this. Any sweat, I try to wipe it, don't let it drip in the pipe and all that stuff. That's something to think about when you got people working on your plumbing. This is your water that's you're brushing your teeth, stuff like that. So again, I'm gonna leave that off. I'm gonna energize the pump, let a little bit of water come out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that cinder block right there. That way it doesn't erode that part right there. So let's get the PEX measured up and cut to length. Put it on. Get the clamps on. Get the clamp tool. This is gonna be my first time using PEX with the clamps. So let's see how it goes. All right, this is the tool. These are the clamps. This is the no-go gauge. Buy me a AR-15 headspace no-go gauge. But basically, once you clamp it all the way in, you insert what is these? All right, we're back. Once you clamp it all the way in, you insert the tip of the no-go gauge. If the gauge goes past there, like I said, if the gauge goes past right there, the narrower part, and it goes any part of the higher part, which is no-go, that means the tool needs to be, the clamp tool needs to be recalibrated. It needs to be adjusted. But it's brand new, and I could tell you right now, just from looking at it, that gauge ain't going in there. So we should be good to go. So let's give this thing a shot, see what's up. I had to just plug the pump in. I have it set up so that if power goes, I have one of my smaller generators. I could wheel right there and just have one generator, the big generator powering the house, and the small one powering just the well, if I need to. Because I could just leave it plugged in there and power it from the house using the big generator. So I gave myself options. It's a good thing I flushed it. I just powered it on and flushed it, and this came out. This is a piece of the broken thread. So that's why you flush it. So now I can hook everything back up. Go inside the house, make sure all the faucets are off for now. My back just clicked. And yeah, hook everything back up. Go inside the house, make sure all the faucets are off for now. Energize the system until it fills the tank, build pressure. Then I need to check my pressure there, make sure that's good to go. I'm gonna hit this with some WD-40. And the hot water, I need to bleed the hot water tank to make sure it doesn't blow one of the elements, like what happened at the cottage. All right, so let's button it up. But basically this burst, and when that burst, it shut water out and it eroded the little bedding that I had made for the tank, and the tank fell forward. And when the tank fell forward, it broke that. Okay, so that's what happened. That's what happened. All right, I think I got another one of these, so let's go ahead and replace that. Let's turn the switch off, and I got a switch out here too. So see, you turn this off, boom, and you unplug it, boom. So now there's no power at all. There's nothing. This is what goes to the pump. So it's unplugged, and the switch is off. So nothing going to the switch, the pressure switch. So let's replace that that brass tube real fast, or copper tube real fast. I found the old short one. So again, this one's shorter, but it should work. It's the same thing, same thread. That's all that's important. That's all that matters. So let's get this one installed. All right, there it is. Everything's back together. That's the PEX. And the key thing is no leaks as usual. I'm gonna tie this up. I don't like how that hanging right there. Just put a string on it like I did right here. But again, no leaks, no drips, no nothing, which is what you want. It's holding pressure. So now let me go in the house and make sure everything is that I turned off is turned back on. All right, I'm in the bathroom, purging the hot water tank. First, I'm doing the bathroom sink. The water should be hot. Yep, it's hot. Because our tank, it is really insulated. It holds hot water for a long time. But all right, but we're good to go. All right, water's back up.